first I will start by taking some air out of the tank. Hit the accelerator to build the air tanks up. Now, I will begin my air brake test. My tank should be governed between 120 and 140 psi. Listening for the sneeze. All right, this bus is governed at 130 psi. Turn the key to the middle, back to the right. Now pushing in the parking brake. Waiting on my gauge to stabilize. All right, now I will test my air lines for leaks. I shouldn't lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute after the initial loss. Instructor, can you time me?
Yes, sir.
I'll hold it. The instructor will say time or continue. All right. I didn't lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. Now I will test my warning lights and buzzers, which should engage before it drops below 55 psi. Pumping down the brake.
Please sign into your vehicle before driving.
Warning lights and buzzers came on at 65 psi. Now I will test my emergency parking brake, which should engage between 20 and 45. No less than 20, no more than 45. All right, parking brake, emergency parking brake engaged at 35 psi. That concludes my air brake portion. All right, now coming out of the seat, I have one fully stocked body fluid cleanup kit. I have a first aid kit with 24 to 26 packages. I have a Zonar flashlight that works. I have a 5-pound ABC fire extinguisher with the pin in. It's in the green, and it should have a tag saying it's up to date. Right now, here behind my seat, I have 3 emergency contacts, insurance, and an accident report. In this emergency kit, I have 3 reflective triangles. And now we'll check the bottoms of my seats to make sure there's no rips, tears, or vandalism. They're secure. Now my emergency back door. Lights and buzzers work. And door open and closes freely. Now checking the tops and backs of my seats on the way back. All right, here I have 2 emergency hatches. Lights and buzzers work. And I have a strobe light, which is securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Hatch open and closes freely. Continue to check the tops and backs of my seats. But I have 2 emergency exit windows. Lights and buzzers work. Open and closes freely. All right. I have 5 cameras, traffic monitoring devices, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. My windows are securely mounted, not cracked or broken, free from illegal stickers, and clean. Aisleway is free from obstruction and not bulging. Seat suspension works. Seat is not ripped or torn and securely mounted. Seat belt is not ripped or torn securely mounted. Latches and unlatches securely. Steering wheel has no more than 2 inches of play, and it should be at least 20 inches. Horn works. Nothing's obstructing my feet. My windshield, my mirrors, my student mirror and visor are all securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and free from illegal stickers, and clean, and my mirrors are adjusted to me. So feet free from obstruction. Gears in neutral. Parking brake is set. Turn the key to the right. My ABS light in def come on and go off, which lets me know the systems are working. And now it's safe to start my bus. All right, my air tanks are at 30 PSI and rising. And at 65, lights and buzzers should go off. At 85, it should take no more than 45 seconds to reach 100. Volts are at 14 and charging. Fuel is at full. Water temperature gauge is at 190 and rising. Oil is at 20 and rising. Def is at 3/4. Driver defrost heater works on all speeds. Step well heater works on all speeds. Midship heater works on all speeds. Rear heater works on all speeds. Heated light mirror indicator comes on. Strobe light indicator comes on. Dome lights, I have 7, all of which are secured, not cracked or broken, and working.
Into your vehicle before driving.
Master flasher light indicator comes on. Flasher light button works, and I know because Amber's work on my dash and on my panel. Emergency override works, and I know because my stop arm extends with the lights on and working. And the reds work on my dash and on my panel. I have 2 fans that work on all speeds. Noise suppressing button works, and I know because it shuts off my fans. Windshield wipers work on all speeds. Fluid flows freely, and windshield wipers make contact with the glass, not ripped or torn, and securely mounted, not cracked or broken. All right. Left turn signal works on my dash and in my crossover mirror. Right turn signal works on my dash, and I can see it in my crossover mirror. 4-ways work. I can see them on my dash and in my crossover mirrors. Headlights work, and I know because my dash lights up, and I can see them in my crossover mirrors. High beams work on my dash, and I can see with my crossover mirrors. As we work our way back to the right, gears flow freely. No weird noises. Reverse form works. Now we'll test my parking brake by putting it in drive, hitting the accelerator. Parking brake holds. The bus doesn't move. Now we'll test my service brakes. Pushing in the parking brake, I will accelerate to 5 miles per hour. Service brakes work. The bus didn't lean to the left or the right, which will indicate a broken leaf spring or a flat tire. And now, could one of you kind gentlemen, as my instructor, I need you to go out and check my lights.
Yes, I can.
The lights you'll check, my clearance lights, front, sides, and rear. My headlights and high beams in the front. My brake and tail lights in the back. My turn signals and 4-ways or hazards, front, sides, and rear. My ambers, front and rear, and my reds, front and rear. All right. Instructor will walk outside. Stay here. So now, with the key to the right, Open your window. Headlights. All right. High beams. Clearance lights, front and both sides, left and right. The clearance lights up top. All right. Now, left turn signal, front and left side. Right turn signal, front and right side. All right. Hazards, front and sides. All right. Ambers, front. Reds, front and side. All right, could you join me in the back to check the lights in the back? Clearance lights. The orange one's in the back. The amber. At the top of the bus.
Yeah, that one's red.
In the back.
Orange on the top.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Hazards. In the back.
The hazard.
The hazards.
Blinking,
Yes.
yellow.
Yes. Left turn signal. Right turn signal. Ambers. Reds. Brake and tail lights. All right. It's on your lights. So now you can come back to the bus. So as they come back, we get off. Done with the inside. All right, now we do our overview. I want to make sure your lights are off. You know, and he's checked all the lights. Only thing you got to talk about are the lenses. All right. All of my lenses are securely mounted, not cracked or broken. My bus isn't leaning to the left or right, which would indicate a broken leaf spring or a flat tire.
What do you mean when you say in lenses? What do you mean?
Just the lenses themselves, so the lights are not on.
Okay.
All of my lenses securely mounted, not cracked or broken. The bus is not leaning to the left or the right, which would indicate a broken leaf spring or a flat tire. I have no hazards around my bus, such as people or cars. I have no scratches, dents, or vandalism around my bus. And I see no fluids underneath my bus, such as oil, coolant, or fuel. Hood latch is not ripped or torn, it's secured. This hood latch as well, secured, not ripped or torn. So here we have, our hood hinges, which are secured, not cracked or broken, and properly holding the hood in place. My engine is free from moisture. My wires are not ripped or torn or worn, torn, or frayed. WTF. Connected to the harness, which is connected to the firewall, which is securely mounted, not cracked or broken. My hoses are not ripped, torn, or leaking, nor bulging. Transmission fluid is checked weekly in between add and full and will add if needed. Oil, coolant, power steering fluid is between add and full and will add if needed and check daily. My air compressor, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and not leaking, and is gear driven. Power steering pump underneath it is securely mounted, not cracked or broken, it's gear driven, and also not leaking. Steering shaft, securely mounted, not bent or shifted. Gearbox, power steering gearbox, and hoses, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, ripped, torn, nor leaking. Pitman arm and drag link, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Connected by its castle nuts and cotter pins from front to back, which is securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Leaf spring mount, securely mounted, not cracked or broken from front to back. Leaf spring, securely mounted, not bent or shifted, and evenly aligned. U-bolt secures the leaf spring, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Shock mounts from top to bottom, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Shock, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, or leaking. ABS line and hose, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, ripped, or torn, nor leaking. Connected to the air compressor, air brake chamber, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. Push rod, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, moves no more than 1 inch when the brakes are applied and the pin is in. Slack adjuster, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and sits at 90 degrees. Brake lining is free from contaminants such as oil or grease. Brake drum, securely mounted, not cracked or broken. Rim, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, free from illegal welds. Lug nuts are all securely mounted, not cracked or broken, present, and free from rust trails and shiny threads, which indicate looseness. Hub oil seal, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and not leaking. Valve stem, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. Tire pressure should be between 90 and 110. Tire wall is free from abrasions, bulges, or cuts. Front tires should be at least 4/32 tread depth. Front tires can't be recapped. And mud flap is secured, not ripped or torn. You can close up the hood. So we'll do the other side. This side check the inspector everything. Washer fluid should be between add and full, and will add if needed. We do need to add some. Serpentine belt is secured, not ripped or torn, and when pushed in the middle, has no more than 1/4 inch of play. Alternator, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and is belt driven.
Which one was that?
Alternator. The water pump, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, nor leaking, and is also belt driven. And I would inspect this side the same way as I inspected that side. Turbocharger, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. Now, close up the hood. This is my fuse box. We carry no spare fuses because it's on a circuit breaker. And the door open and closes freely. Battery cage, securely mounted. Battery and battery case securely mounted, not cracked, broken. Battery is free from corrosions or hazards. And door open and closes free. Alright. So, reflective tape and stickers, 3 stickers, are all proper color and secured, not ripped or torn.
What are the stickers? Oh.
And lights, all my lights, our lenses are securely mounted, not cracked or broken. All right, now we have under here what we call the fade. The frame, which is securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and cross members are in place. We have, that's the F. Then the A is the air tanks and lines, securely mounted, not cracked, broken, nor leaking. And then the D is the dry shaft. Dry shaft securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and hangers are in place. And then last is the E, the exhaust securely mounted, not cracked, broken, and free from illegal soot.
Haven't got down like that in a while.
All right. So back here, you'll name the things that you're supposed to check. 7 things you're supposed to check in the front. So the air brake chamber, the ABS line and hose, slack adjuster, push rod, brake drum, and brake lining. I will inspect those the same as I did in the front. That's all you have to say for that. Now, your torsion spring mount, or torque spring mount, is securely mounted, not cracked or broken. The torsion spring itself is securely mounted, not bent or shifted, evenly aligned. The U-bolt securely mounted and not cracked or broken. And now I have 2 non-butted tires with no illegal spaces in between. Tire wall is free from abrasions, bulges, and cuts. Tires should be no less than 2 30-second tread depths. Back tires can be recapped. It should be between 90 and 110 inflation. Rim is securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and free from illegal welds. Lug nuts are all present, secured, not cracked or broken, and free from rust trails or shiny threads which indicate looseness. Hub axle seal in the back, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. And I have 2 valve stems, which are securely mounted, not cracked, broken, nor leaking. Back here I have the airbags and mounts, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. And mud flaps, securely mounted, not ripped or torn.
What was that other valve stems at the top?
Yes, in there. And back here, I have my shock and shock mount, securely mounted, not cracked or broken, and not leaking. And again, all of my lenses are secured, not cracked or broken. And my reflective tape and stickers are secured, not ripped or torn, in proper color. Windows are securely mounted, not cracked or broken, free from illegal stickers, and are dirty. Now, checking my emergency safety latch, which is secured, not cracked or broken, and properly holds my door in place. Door hinges, secured, not cracked or broken. Floor clear. And here I have my fuel cage, tank, and lines securely mounted, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. Now I would inspect this side the same way I inspected that side. Diesel fuel cap secured, not ripped, torn, or cracked, broken, or leaking. route signs, secured, not cracked or broken. State Highway Patrol sticker, secured, not ripped or torn, and up to date. DEF cage, tank, and line, secured, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. DEF cap is secured, not cracked or broken, nor leaking. And doors open and close freely, not cracked or broken. Secured, rubber seals are secured, not ripped or torn. Windows, 4 windows, dirty, secured, not cracked or broken, free from illegal stickers. And the rubber seals around the windows, secured, not cracked or broken, not ripped or torn, and secured. And my steps are free from debris, not bulging. And my handrail secured, not cracked or broken. Now, this, key to the right. Turn my headlights on. Open the door. Service door works. And stepwell and entry light are secure, are working. And secure, not cracked or broken. And if I missed anything, everything on the bus is secure, not cracked or broken, and not leaking. All right.
That's it?
Then you would sit back in your seat. Look at your paper. There's a paper that they'll give you. Look at your seat. You can go down that list and make sure you didn't miss anything if you have time. And then, if you're finished, you would hit your horn. And he would tell you if you passed or failed. All right. And if you forgot anything, if you have time, you can always